I think I want to start by telling you that this is a success story. Who would have imagined that after those 50 years that we would be the longest continuously operating program of its kind in Canada? The late 1960s, the then principal of the school here, Alex B. Mackenzie, grumpy as could be, and kids were scared of him. Heck, even some of the staff would be scared of him. And the kids in the classroom would try to get my eye to say, we'll walk out there, and he would close the door, and behind the door there would be this quivering little girl, and he'd say, "This is Jennifer. She's one of your students. And she's going to go to Swift Current to stay with her auntie. And we're going to supply her with her lessons, aren't we?" And of course, all the women said yes, all the men said nerd. That was code. She was pregnant. So he would, this grumbly old guy had a big heart. And then luck would have it, this building that we're in right now used to be the Regina Board of Education. At the same time, that was about 1971 or so. The building was now empty. Alex Mackenzie became a superintendent at the Regina Board of Education. And he had this seed was growing, and he said, I think that we should take over this building and we'll set up a class. That's easier said than done. A lot of lobbying, a lot of conversations, changing legislation. Things were different in those days. But they finally agreed. And so in August of 1972, I was minding my own business. I was at home with my 9-month-old child and 2 other children. Get this phone call from Alex Mackenzie. And I'm thinking, that's weird. Since when does a superintendent phone a teacher and say, "How are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm doing fine. Why do you ask?" "Well, I've been working on this building and blah, blah, blah." And yeah. He said, "I think that you should consider coming and setting up the program." I said, "What would I know about setting up a program?" And he said, "You're a quick study. You'll figure it out." So after some more conversation, well, okay. I said, "So how many students do you have?" He said, "None." "I beg your pardon?" He said, "No, you'll have to go and get them." He said, "They're out there." And so that's what I did. I went there and I talked with them individually and said, what are your aspirations? Would you like to finish grade 12? Would you like to come back to school? So I pitched the program, and they said, "Well, maybe we could." So that first day in September, I had 9 students. Second semester, there were 13, but I convinced Alex that maybe we should have a nurse come in every once in a while to help them with prenatal stuff. Maybe we need to have a social worker come in. And then in the next semester, 1973, the September, there were 22 students. And as the saying goes, the rest was history.